Okay, students, now let's look at some questions in current electricity. First question, in the figure shows a network of 8 resistors, each equal to 2 ohm, connected to a 3-volt battery of negligible internal resistance. The current I in the circuit is. They are asking you the current flowing through the circuit. They are asking you the current flowing through the circuit. In order to find out the current flowing through the circuit, we know the voltage, and if we are finding out the total resistance of the circuit by using I is equal to V by R, we will be finding out the current, for which we know V is 3 divided by R. We have to determine the value of R, and it is given that each of these resistors are of 2 ohm. Okay, each resistors are of 2 ohm and they are connected in a circuit like this. If you are analyzing the circuit, we could see this resistor combination as having a bilateral symmetry. That is, if I am drawing a line through this two sides are mirror image. That means I could say if the current I is coming, it will branch into two. Let me say this current as X and this current as Y. If this is X and Y, means ultimately this current will be also X and this current will be also Y. That means the X current, it will pass through this wire like this, and this will be X current itself, and this will be X current itself. It will reach over here, and this Y current, it will pass like this and it will move over here. That means we could say these two resistors can be neglected. These two resistors can be neglected means we could redraw the circuit diagram like this. We could redraw our circuit diagram like this. That means 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Then the circuit diagram will become like this, in which we could clearly see these three resistors are in series, therefore 6, and these three resistors are in series, therefore 6 and 6 is parallel, means Rp is equal to 6 by 2, that is equal to 3 ohm. Effective resistance is 3 ohm, therefore instead of R we could substitute 3, then we will get 1 ampere. This is our answer, therefore option D is the correct answer. Okay, let's look at the next question. For going on to the next question, in the circuit shown, the value of resistance R, then equivalent resistance of circuit between A and B will be. In each of these resistors are of small r, and they are asking you to find out the equivalent resistance. And in this case also we could understand this is having a bilateral symmetry. That is, if I am drawing a symmetrical line over here, the left side and right side are equal. Left side and right side are equal. Therefore, what I can conclude from this is, if a current X is passing like this, that current will reach here as X itself. And if a current Y is passing like this current will reach here as Y itself. And this X current, if it is reaching over here, it could be branching into, let me say, X1 and X2. If it's branching into X1 and X2, if this is X1, the mirror image component, this should be X1 itself. That means what we can get from this is the X1 current which is passing, it is moving like this. X1 current is not entering into this circuit, it is moving as X1 itself. Similarly, the Y current which is passing like this, it is moving as Y current itself. Therefore, we could remove this connection. This connection could be removed. I'll redraw the circuit diagram for you over here. We could imagine our circuit like this. R, 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 and 2 R ohm resistors over here. This is our terminal A and this is our terminal B. Okay, it's because the current which is passing through this wire, if it is X1, that current will reach over here as X1 itself, and the current which is passing through this wire is Y, means that current will pass as Y itself. That's the reason why we could remove this connection. And if I am removing this connection, now it is simplified. These two resistors will become 2R, and these two resistors, they will also become 2R. We could redraw our circuit diagram over here. This is our R ohm resistor and this is our 2R resistor. This is our R and this is our R, and over here we are getting a 2R resistor, 2 small R resistor. Then these two are parallel. Therefore parallel means Rp is equal to R1 R2, that is 2R into R, that is 2R square, divided by R1 plus R2, that is 2R plus R, that is 3R. 1R and R square will get cancelled. Therefore 2R by 3 is the answer for this. Then R and R, it is, yeah, I'll redraw it like this. This is our R, this is our 2R by 3, and this is our R. We are having a 2R here also. Then simplifying the series combination, this will be R plus R is 2R, 2R plus 2R by 3, and it will become what? 6R plus 2R by 3, that is 8R by 3. Therefore ultimately we are getting a combination of 8R by 3 over here and 2R over here. Then it is parallel. Parallel means Rp is equal to R1 R2. R1 R2 is 8R by 3 into 2R divided by R1 plus R2 is 8R by 3 plus 2R. And if you are simplifying this, you will get ultimately, let me write the answer, it is 8R by 7. You will get 8R by 7. Therefore option D is the correct option. Okay, then let's move on to our next question. In the given circuit diagram, the current through the battery and charge on the capacitor respectively in steady state are, that is, we are having a circuit with a 6 volt battery, 0.5 microfarad capacitor, and there are many resistors. They are asking you the charge on the current through the battery, and the charge on the capacitor. That is, if there is a capacitor connected like this, there will be a charge accumulated over this battery. They have asked you to find out the charge accumulated through the battery, and if a current I is passing like this, they are asking you the current also. Okay, they have given the options like this, and let's solve it. And in the given circuit diagram, steady state, if they are saying it is in steady state, means the capacitor will get fully charged. If the capacitor is getting fully charged, the capacitor will behave like a short circuit. Capacitor will behave like a short circuit means at steady state, I could redraw the circuit diagram like this. Let me redraw the circuit diagram at steady state. At steady state, capacitor will behave like a short circuit. Therefore, this 1 ohm resistor, I am drawing it over here. This 2 ohm resistor is drawn over here, and there's a 3 ohm resistor over here, and finally the capacitor, it is behaving like a short circuit means this 4 ohm resistor is not part of this circuit. If it's not part of the circuit means we can find out the effective resistance by taking the parallel combination of these three. That is, we could write Rp, or I could write 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. That is 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. That is what, if we are taking the LCM as, yeah, it will be 6 plus 3 plus 2 divided by 6, and that will be equal to 11 by 6. Okay, then we have obtained the 1 by Rp value as 11 by 6. Then Rp is equal to 6 by 11. Rp is equal to 6 by 11. We are getting the equivalent resistance, and since we know the voltage is 6 volt, resistance is 6 by 11, then current I is equal to V by R, that is 6 divided by 6 by 11, then 6 and 6 will get cancelled, 11. Therefore, current is equal to 11 ampere. Okay, this is the equivalent current. Current is equal to 11 ampere. Is there an option with 11 ampere? Yes. Then, since there is only one option with current as 11 ampere, we could mark E as our correct answer. But since we are doing it, we can calculate the charge also. If we have to calculate the charge on this capacitor, what we can say is these two terminals will have a potential difference of 6 volt. That means these two terminals will also have a potential difference of 6 volt. Since through this 4 ohm resistor there is no current passing, the potential difference across the capacitor will be 6 volt. Then we know C is 0.5 microfarad and V is 6 volt. Therefore Q is equal to CV. Then it should be 0.5 into 6, 0.5 into 6, that is 3 microcoulomb. This is our answer, 3 microcoulomb. Therefore this is our correct answer. Let's look at the next question. In the figure shown, the capacity of the condenser C is 2 microfarad. The current in the 2 ohm resistor is, options are given as 9 ampere, 0.9 ampere, 1 by 9 ampere, 0.19, 1 by 0.09 ampere. Therefore, we are given a circuit over here, and current in 2 ohm resistor. Current in 2 ohm resistor. Where is this 2 ohm resistor? Yes, this is the 2 ohm resistor. They are asking you the current in the 2 ohm resistor. In order to find out the current in the 2 ohm resistor, let's assume that this circuit is in steady state. At steady state, this capacitor will behave as a short circuit. Therefore, what is this combination's effective resistance? This combination's effective resistance will be R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2, that is Rp is equal to 2 into 3 divided by 2 plus 3, that is 6 by 5. Okay, then we could redraw our circuit like this. One minute. Therefore, this resistor is 6 by 5 ohm, and there is a 2.8 ohm resistor over here. We are not considering this circuit since capacitors behaving like an open circuit means there won't be any current passing through this wire. Therefore, we could neglect that resistor and that circuit itself, and there's a 6 volt battery connected over here. Therefore, the effective resistance in this case, it will be Rs is equal to 6 by 5 plus 2.8, and we are getting an effective resistance like this. Then that is